Alrighty, I've been watching all the reactions, all the hot takes, all the bullshit, all the clickbait for episode 3 of Andor season 2. And what are y'all simping for? Are you simping for Disney now? And what actually happened? There was no insertion. She kicked the shit out of him and she killed him. So what is all the bullshit about? The victim narrative that Disney has constructed around Star Wars is a fucking drug, and it's ridiculous.
Well, the thing is, she was not victimized. That did not happen.
The first season
she
was.
Sure of it. Oh, yes, she was. And that was way more disturbing than this douchebag Imperial trying to force himself on her and her kicking the shit out of him.
Because what happened in the first season.
They assaulted her mind.
Yes.
In very much as everybody's invasively as physically.
And I didn't hear nobody...
more so. I mean, serious.
And I didn't hear nobody complaining about that.
Right?
So this manufactured conflict, this pearl clutching that you all have done, and I've seen it, we first thought before it even started, the Star Wars Theory group.
Dude, and it's so prevalent that it's
Yellow Flash, Doomcock, everybody, even Snarky.
I mean, people that we follow and generally find insightful are missing it because they're so fixated on his intentions.
No, I don't even think they're fixated on that. I think they're fixated on, because they want to
both ways. We can't have that on a Disney show.
Yes, because, Star Wars is for children. Well, it either is or it isn't. And they had a Star Wars children thing that was called Skeleton Crew. And nobody fucking watched it.
Nobody watched it, so
shut up.
Eat a dick, man.
So I'm just tired of it.
No,
because no one. It's like no one watches it, especially, and they just react to what they've heard.
I went back,
fucking telephone,
and did a rewatch, and I don't know. It was really clear what was going on. That she could not afford to have an incident with this fucking Imperial, and she was trying to get out of it. She begged him even, and he made her. He made her. He just didn't get it. And so he got what was coming to him.
You're victim blaming now.
No, he got what was coming to him.
Yes.
Because he probably had done this before on other occupied worlds and gotten away with it because he didn't come up against no fucking Bix Colleen, right?
No Rebel Cell, actually.
Rebel, right.
So
people are missing it because they're so fixated on the inappropriateness of that moment that.
But there was no insertion, so what the hell happened? Did I see tits? I didn't see nothing. I saw some gal beat the fuck out of some Imperial.
Didn't even see him grope her.
Yeah.
He didn't even grab her ass. It was actually she didn't let him get that close.
It was even more like
he tried to hold her hand.
It was like more of a proper pub fight.
Well, yeah, and also, I mean, the message it sent, at least to me, and it might sound weird coming from a man, but I don't know. I was rooting for her to do that, and it's a message to other women. I'm hoping. I'm. Please don't take this wrong. To stand up for yourselves and not let you be victimized like that. Kick that motherfucker's ass, right?
So
what is everybody's problem with it?
It is that Disney has a problem with actual strong female characters that can't play the victim. Because what was Leia ever like that?
Dude, it doesn't matter.
No, it does. Because that's what they want.
Leia was victimized too by Vader. Can you imagine what he was doing with the mind probes and the Force and the interrogator droid with the syringe and what she went through? Just because they didn't detail it and show it to us.
We have to focus on Han being a rogue.
And still,
Empire.
Her resistance to all that shit was considerable. Because why? Because she had the Force with her, and his Force was strong. And Vader didn't even pick up on that.
Weren't you saying
because he was untrained?
Weren't you saying about Whatchadigger's arm getting chopped off that people were all fucking up in arms about that?
Oh, well, I mean, there were some kids I knew that were they freaked them out. They were kind of traumatized by seeing the arm cut off in the cantina scene because they'd never seen nothing like that before. You know, I'm talking 7, 8-year-olds. But it didn't warp their minds, and it didn't ruin them for life. But I mean,
but this is a continuous thing.
But it's as if they're saying that no, Star Wars has never been violent. Are you kidding me? Look what happened to Owen and Beru. Come on, and the Jawas.
But this
They were
victim,
massacred.
the victim narrative that Disney wants to keep pushing. It's either, their actresses get picked on because of their race or because they're ugly or whatever the fuck.
Either that or they're a Mary Sue girl boss, self-inserted fucking
Kathleen Kennedy. But
not a really relatable person. Not a fully developed character. That it's just two-dimensional fucking,
Yeah.
And I mean,
paper asshole.
All this stuff in this, everybody is.
And what about Cara Dune? She was strong. She was independent. Couldn't have her.
Oh, gotta lose her, man.
Yeah. So this is how I see the same then of just them. They want a victim, and then look at poor her and blah blah blah. And aren't we so fucking white that we feel sorry for them?
Well, thank God for Tony Gilroy, man.
I'm just saying,
for real, because
was Vince a victim now?
No, clearly
she's not, is she?
Oh God, no.
Yeah,
no. And it was fucked up what happened to her in the first season,
and nobody said a goddamn word.
And goddamn, man, and
that shit happens. Well, yeah, so does this happen. And in every war movie that Doomcock talked about, hold on, this kind of shit happened. I can't even remember.
Atrocities.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then what about? Hold on. And then what about the comfort women in France? What happened to them after the war? They were killed. Their heads were shaved. Whatever happened? Nobody gave a shit then.
Right.
So you can't pick and choose. Well, of course, because it's the feminist narrative, fourth wave fucking, feminism. That, I have to have victims, and you can't actually ever be strong and blah, 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 which is such horse shit.
The Galactic Empire, as short-lived as it was responsible for so many atrocities. I mean, straight atrocities. Horrible things. And I mean, here we are seeing some of it, like, up close and personal, and even it's tame.
Yeah.
As far as that goes. I mean, come on, the first season, what they did to Biggs, what they did at the funerals, it was an imperial massacre.
Yeah.
And we were watching it. It was brutal.
Yeah.
And so what? Because we've heard all these stories of all these things happening. We just never
Tony Gilroy had the nuts to put it on film.
Yes, and was able to get it on the air, without having to acquiesce.
And I think, and hold on, because the first episode, so she's got the fucking PTSD anyway,
right,
from the first season. So why didn't we hear anything about that? That's probably more traumatizing than than this little fuck.
Come back to that,
but what I'm saying is,
especially after this incident.
Yeah, but like that's more of a thing than this little fuck being,
it plays out. I'm sure that this incident's going to have an impact on her, and it's going to be important that it happened.
Right?
I mean,
character development? What?
Well, maybe.
What?
A little bit?
No. She's Rey Skywalker. Come on, that's all you got to say.
Oh.
That's character development.
She is so far removed from Rey Skywalker.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's their character development.
And that's what makes it so great.
Yes.
They're like real people. You can relate to them. You can you get invested in them.
Yeah.
That's what makes it.
And maybe that's the other problem. That's the other problem. Is that, shit.
Can't have real people in Star Wars. It's a galaxy far, far away. We can't just write real people.
If we can't write about Trump and
we can't.
And we want our witch lesbians and
you want 3 dimensions?
Whoa.
Right, dude.
Fuck. Goddamn mongoloid mouth breathers.
Oh, and you want me to revise this because hello?
No, you just want you guys just want Luke sucking on a tit and being a piece of shit.
Right. And just throw it together, make it up as you go along. It'll be okay.
Fuck that. You guys, you fucking Christ.
Right?
So many fucking people on YouTube just
I can't help it, man. I know this is the last we're gonna get of Andor, and I'm digging it, and it's great. I really have an outstanding hope. The eternal optimist in me hopes that Tony Gilroy might have something else up his sleeve, and whether or not he gets to do it, we'll see. There's no word of that But
and that's
I would love to see something like that. Anything from him.
But hold on, they aren't getting rid of the sequel trilogy, so oh well.
Right? Sean Levy. I mean, come on, really?
Yeah.
I mean, they're banking on that star power that he's going to put the butts in the seats.
Yeah, no. So anyway, tell us what you think about this. Really, truly. Like, share, subscribe.